he's... This is what... Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm figuring something out. Suddenly, I fucking figured something out on the stream. And I'm upset now. I am not happy with some of you. It's the Zoomers in the fucking chat again. You guys, every one of you, who's like, oh, dude, you want to review She-Hulk? You want to cover what is it, Woman King? I don't fucking remember what it's called. You guys want me to be fucking Angry Joe, but edgy. That's exactly what you want my channel to be. Fuck you. I do my thing. He can do his shitty thing that sucks. I do my thing. Oh, I fucking figured it out. I fucking figured it out. Okay, well, I said we'll watch a little bit of one Angry Joe video, but it's got to be a game review. He does so many things that aren't game reviews. This is just shit. It's so much shit. And I'm not gonna watch Stray. Fuck cats. Look at that face. Yeah, I remember when he was normal weight, about like 7 or 8 years ago, when he was part of Channel Awesome. He's been a fat fuck forever. Okay, I'm shitting on him for no reason, though. Shitting on him for no reason. Anyway, Madden, you guys... I don't know anything about sports, though. I mean, it's an hour long? What the fuck is going on, dude? He's playing watch time, dude. I know... Listen, here's the funny thing, though. Angry Joe was basically one of the pioneers of the longer term review. Like, you know, nothing compared to like Mauler or any of the video essay things. But like way back in like 2014, he always made like the longest reviews. And now he's like going even longer. He used to go like 30 to 40 minutes, which is, you know, like basically what my format is now, right? But now he's up to an hour. What the fuck's going on?
It's finally done. I have completed my review of Madden 23. Thank you so much for being patient. We got sick, and then we went immediately into Madden 23. This year was particularly difficult. Thank you for supporting the show, guys. Get some merch down below. Subscribe. Do all that. Let me thank my sponsors.
Good start to a video. And I'm Jewish. You guys say I'm Jewish? I think I just moved the webcam by hitting the fucking table.
G Fuel, who definitely helped me get through this. If you don't want to pour your own G Fuel, you can get one of the carbonated ones. Divine Peach, Moist.
Wait a minute. He's selling G Fuel? I thought he's one of the guys who hates Keemstar. Keemstar had like an investment in G Fuel, or was like one of the founders or something. I can't remember. Fucking hypocrite.
Through shit games like this. All right, guys. It's a long one. Last year we did an hour. This year, I really hope you enjoy. Sit down, get the drink, and enjoy. Here we go. Headphone user warning.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can bring up an image. I might get in trouble again, but let's see if I can find something. How this goes.
Every year, the same damn game. You ask players to pay $70 for a free-to-play game, a roster update.
I want to find a specific. You guys probably already know where I'm going with this, but this is a specific version of this meme I want to find.
No, dude. These are garbage of American football. I am so sick and tired of Madden. Yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna play Madden.
I need to find this. Just give me a little bit of time.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Everybody, look at this! Every year, the same game. EA wants you to pay $70 for a free-to-play platform, a roster update. Every fucking year. I am so sick and tired of people just expecting
less
God damn it.
and paying more.
It has to be just
and
right.
yet again, the Madden
give me a second.
morons are
It'll be worth it.
praising
It'll be
its
worth it.
release as the best Madden yet.
Holy shit. I'm gonna show you once again how exactly Madden is by far the worst sports game. Far behind all the
Competition.
Now I'm truly
in
like a
other
React
sports
YouTuber.
genres. Just
Where
a greedy,
I'm not
sorry
even like
excuse for a
commenting because I'm
fashion
too busy doing
Damn,
this.
you get a lot of platinum
Trying
players in
to-
this bundle. Dante
Ah,
Fire, 80
God.
plus platinum
Okay,
player.
one
Holy
second.
shit, there's really
One
so many of these.
I mean, I'm basically not even watching the video at this point.
I think I kind of have to go with this.
Whoa, that was sick.
I need a better fucking
And I
search
swear
engine.
to
All these
God,
suck.
we give it a fair chance every year. It literally plays the same. It looks the same.
Yeah,
It's
go.
the same issues. Actually, guys, explain the word to play all the Madden.
No, your memes sound like significant reviews. Let's go to games. Whatever, we'll just do this one. This one's good. I don't even need context for this.
But other than that,
Alright.
it just feels like the same thing.
Even
No, I'm just gonna
Madden
remove the
fans
background.
literally break down and admit the last three games have been so goddamn similar to each other. It's criminal. The very last one being one of the biggest pieces of shit released yet. I have an hour and 10 minute review on it. Go and watch it. It gives taking a whole new meaning, and then they have the gall to call this the most polished Madden ever. Madden 23 has the most polished version in a long time. After years of bug releases, when speaking to IGN, EA, here's the feedback.
They say we are very confident that our game for Madden 23 is going to be the most polished version.
Significant.
Coincidence? I think not. I think it's pretty close. Chat. Okay. I think I got. I think I got it. I think I captured the essence of Angry Joe pretty well. He's about the right skin tone. He's about the right skin tone for the love 56%. It's almost perfect. It's fine. He'll never see this. He'll never see this. It took a little while. It took a little while to set that up because I wanted to find. There's an image where they did it like fucking what's it called? Dragon Quest Monsters. Like in Dragon Quest Monsters, you fuse monsters, and there's a meme. There's a verse of that meme where it's just like you know, El Goblino plus El Abominacion equals and then it's like increasingly disturbing, fucking Spanish words for horrific monsters and shit, Okay. I might still, I don't know if we actually care about seeing any of the rest of this video, because, like, really, who gives a shit? I don't know if he fell off. This seems about what Angry Joe was. Other than, like, shilling products and begging for sympathy, that part might be a new low, yeah. But the rest of this review shit, this is what he always does. He pretends to be super angry. Like, all my anger's real. Like I know I know what this looks like, where it's like he gets angry, it's fake, he does it for money. When I do it, it's real, but no. I have never faked anger in a video before. In fact, I'm actually usually less angry when I record for a video because I already got angry before the recording. Let's see how Angry Joe tells us how great the new Spider-Man is, and he has like no dislikes. I'm sure he says it's fucking amazing.
Spider-Man review is finally done to celebrate new shirt designs. I hope you guys enjoy the review. I packed in a bunch more parodies.
As we know,
into it.
Angry
We
Joe's
went all
a
out.
big comic book
it's a
fan.
PS5
Oh, he's more of a
exclusive, so I
DC
don't know how many
guy,
people,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
I needed to do this one because of the game. Well, you'll see. Okay, you'll see. All right, check it out.
Spider-Man, come face me, Craven!
You know what the funny thing is? I know I'm being a little pedantic here, maybe, but that never even happens in the game. Or at least not when you get to play. That would have been a great opportunity if maybe you had a forced loss scenario boss fight where you're normal Spider-Man and then Kraven beats your ass. That might have been cool. It would have been an actual fucking game then instead of a movie. But no, we didn't get that. So we watched this gay ass shit, which didn't even happen in the game.
I must save the city.
I must say, Spider-Man, I am very disappointed in you. Is this all you have?
The funny thing too about this is that other Joe is the one who works out. And yeah, Angry Joe, the fat fuck, is wearing this really shitty muscle shirt thing. I mean, I'm sure other Joe takes his paycheck and doesn't give a fuck. He probably thinks these videos are stupid, most likely. But, I don't know, this is kind of insulting.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah!
No matter how many boxes you throw at me, Spider-Man, you cannot win, for I am Craven.
I need to call for some backup.
If you mean the puny little spider boy, what is he, Cuban, Mexican, Guatemalan, what is he?
He's Puerto Rican.
Whatever. I captured him yesterday. He's not coming to save you.
He met me.
Holy crap, who the hell are you? Ah! Ah, my eyes! Ah! I cannot move you!
Okay. So is he gonna? I guess he's gonna at least address the MJ shit. He's still gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 or
I thought you said
something.
you were just gonna tase him.
Actually, I'm just curious. Did I call it? Is 8 out of 10 when he gives it?
Oh my.
Are they replacing Peter with Miles moving forward?
Miles,
I'm retired.
I've been meaning to talk to you.
For a retirement, he has a... I don't understand what... I mean, I get Joe. Not get on trash. Like story and some of the lack of innovation.
I didn't watch it. I didn't fucking watch this, guys. Did I not fucking call? Is he giving 8 out of 10? I just know. I just fucking know with these shills. I just know. It's yes, 8 out of 10 is the safest score. You're correct. Where it's like, only half the game was a complete fucking shitty waste of time, full of woke garbage. But I don't know, it's kind of fun to play as Spider-Man. 8 out of 10. 5 out of 10's totally average, guys. You fucking liar. Is there any reason to even watch any of this? I mean, is there? He's just gonna jerk off a bunch of bullshit. He's gonna obviously gloss over how the majority of the game isn't even fucking, like, just swinging around the city and beating up bad guys. What does he talk about? He actually talks about the Uggo McNuggo shit. Alright, whatever. Let's see what the fag has. Oh, shit, I said it. Whatever. Fine. I get one per stream, I think, at this point.
I like it when the city is at night. Sweet. I wish I could, I don't know, have an option to pass the time of day and play more at night because of how much I loved it looking. And the cutscenes, they are very high quality with great facial animations, lip syncing, and true movie-like screen presence.
No, I don't agree. I mean, I guess the facial animations themselves are fine, but the characters look uncanny. That was something I kind of glossed over because the characters looking slightly uncanny is kind of just the smaller issue, whereas the elephant is just the hideously ugly women.
It's like you're watching another Spider-Man film. And yes, they have changed.
Yeah, like a 10-hour-long Spider-Man film. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking... That's not a selling point. A selling point for a video game should never be, it's like a film.
How MJ looks. And yes, some on the internet had a huge fit about it, saying that she got hideously ugly and that game companies do not want to feature attractive women anymore. But I'd argue that Black Cat is smoking hot, and so it kind of hurts that theory a little bit.
Think Eiffel Tower.
No.
She's a hottie.
That's smoking hot.
So they got her character model right. No complaints.
They don't. She's not even showing cleavage anymore.
Specific.
But I will admit, it is
She's
an
a
odd
lesbian?
change, even for us. And
Okay, so he doesn't even address that Black Cat's a lesbian, which kind of defeats the whole point of her being attractive. I mean, she turned gay because I guess Peter is that incompetent or inferior. So I don't. Whatever. He's playing the safe path, the safest opinion he could have had.
actually, the model that they based, because they based her off a real life woman, she looks way better. I don't know, they changed her face. So if I was the modeling lady, I was like,
I don't know
But that doesn't look like me. What did you do?
Look, here it is. For many men, MJ is wish fulfillment for them. So if you change her face, and it's not exactly the typical comic book babe, you're gonna get some shit whether you like it or not. And I felt that same way when they changed Peter Parker's face to look more like Tom Holland. It just feels like changes for change's sake. And I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind if they changed MJ to look more like the actual model for her character, but honestly, she looks more like the writers to me. Is this self-injecting? Are they mixing the two people to create an improved, more realistic version of MJ in Insomniac's minds?
Yeah,
Is
that
this
giant
just a
man jaw is very
coincidence?
realistic
I
for
don't
women
know, man. It's
you go
hard
out
not to
and
think
see
there's some
on the
weird
street.
stuff going on behind the scenes and in a vain attempt to make the game more appealing to a wider audience.
It's not a wider audience, it's to the cucks who play Sony games. Because they know that the brain dead mystery meat individuals will play the Spider-Man game no matter what, and those are where most of the retarded comments in my video are coming from. Not the SJW lefty ones, but like the ones that sound like a dribbling retard was certainly you know, a diverse individual who would buy the game no matter how gay it was because it's Spider-Man. But you know, the dumb people. And regardless, look up the canceled Spider-Man 4 prototype. I don't know. I'm probably hold on, maybe. Whatever. We'll just keep going. It's not wider. This is just the Sony bullshit.
Nope. I mean, they even fucked up the Spanish language and created their own version of the Spanish language that's more gender neutral.
I love how this is the woke thing. Because he's a Mexican, so this is the woke thing he cares about. Oh, that's pretty fucking transparent. You fucking, oh man. Ooh, the slurs. I'm holding them in.
Una importa entomóloga is wrong in Spanish, entomóloga or entomólogo, it will affect the entire sentence. So when it's feminine is una, you know, the article, which is a.
Oh my god. Okay, Angry Joe, what the hell are you doing, dude? You're a fucking narcissist and a LARPer. Also, why are you fucking, what the hell? Why are you showing clips of Asmongold? Stop. I don't want to see his face ever again. Are you part of the same Night Media Group? Is Angry Joe part of Night Media Group? So Schizo in here needs to look into that.
So basically, is this like a continuation of Western cultures appropriating
the Spanish language? Your attempts. See, I think we're consultants for some reason. Every flags when you sell the game in other regions, it comes off as, well, fucking disingenuous.
I mean, they couldn't probably legally sell it in the Middle East if they didn't censor it. That's kind of the whole point. It's not that it's disingenuous. The fucking homo developers absolutely, I'm sure, would love to not censor it. So this isn't even like an anti-woke argument. This is 100% you know, oh, disingenuous corpo is putting the pride flag during June when they don't actually care about the gays, but we love their pandering. Please do it more. I love it. I love the attention. Give me more. It's like you're so close to coming to any reasonable conclusion that you could come from this. Instead, you'll just bitch on the internet and figure out nothing because your brain doesn't function, you fucking retard. Mr. LHC6, thanks to the $2. Latinx was created by Latinos, not white people. Yeah, probably Latinas, or maybe trans Latinos. But yeah.
If you're not going to stand by your inclusions plus persons and the right to be shown in media, or you don't, and you remove them when it suits you. You can't have both.
Actually, they can. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, bitch? Are you going to buy Spider-Man 3? Are you going to buy Spider-Man 4? Are you going to buy Wolverine? You're going to buy every other game Sony makes? Yeah, you are. So, they can and they will get away with it. Let me just fucking go back to that again.
Right to be shown in media, or you don't, and you remove them when it suits you. You can't have both.
Why can't they? Why can't they? Why can't they? Why can't they have both? You're not, I mean, you're going to buy it. You're going to buy it anyway. You gave it an 8 out of 10. You're telling people to buy the game. So you're telling everyone you're a bitch and you don't stand by your principles. So you're an idiot. I mean, I know Angry Joe videos are terrible, and that's why you guys want me to watch them. But man, it's so fucking. He needs to stop talking about politics. He needs to fucking stop, because he sounds like some Twitter woman when he talks about this shit.
Superhero that has Puerto Rican heritage, Miles Morales, which I was happy to see them do very well last time. And then they will immediately fuck it up this time by putting in the wrong flag in his apartment.
Actually, I think they did that in the Miles Morales game too. Didn't you guys say that? I seem to recall it. Yo, dude, did you see Fratanga Play's new Spider-Man video featuring you, Lamau? It's pretty weird that the Actimam ally is suddenly changing his tunes. Fratanga Plays is a grifter, 100%. I mean, he went from shitting on me to inviting me on his podcast, which of course I said no, because after the gay shit he did with Zero Needs Coffee, you really thought I was going to be on his podcast? I mean, really? And that he's gone back and forth. He only cares about clout. Only clout. That's why it shocks me that at least a few of you guys, I've seen multiple chatters say they watch him in here, and I'm like, why? I don't know. Are you guys stoners or something? And you think he's funny? I have no idea. But regardless.
Who's it gonna be? That is a Cuban fucking flag, you stupid fucking idiots.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be
Where is is there a Cuban flag? I think I just saw a Cuban flag, not a Puerto.
I hope it's ready.
Villains off screen. I actually think some of the actual story is well done. I like how unafraid the game is to do major things with characters, especially how they tie in personal character stakes in almost each villain and boss fight with some history or family or personal ties.
You mean like Miles dealing the final in-game blows to Venom, even though he doesn't know Harry Osborn personally at all? In fact, I don't think they ever shared a conversation. Yeah, that emotional setup and payoff. This is why I said I wanted to review reviewers, even though the point of the reviewing reviewers thing wasn't even necessarily this, but this is just so stupid. Like, it's the type of shit that deserves a response. He's trying to come up with other ways to praise the game that aren't even fucking true. He's just pulling shit out of his ass. And what there's like no character risk at all. None of the good guys die. They're completely fine at the end. They just kill villains, and a bunch of them are even off screen. So like, I don't fucking, what is he even talking about?
Yeah, it leads to a lot of monologuing back and forth during those boss fights, but it gives it more interpersonal stakes in all of those individual battles. Though I did find it...
There's no stakes. There's no stakes. What are the consequences of what happens in the story? Harry Osborn doesn't even die. He goes into a coma. This is lies. It's just lies.
Knowing how I noticed that Peter is constantly apologizing non-stop the entire third act of the game.
I swear to God, this guy's he's copying talking points from my video. 2 days ago, this motherfucker watched my video. I think when he was talking about me when I was saying MJ was hideously ugly. Does Angry Joe watch my videos? Have we gotten to the point where the synthetic man with only 100,000 subs has Angry Joe, a guy I used to watch, when I was younger, watching my videos and stealing talking points from my videos? I mean, listen, I might be crazy. I might be having like a narcissist ego moment, but multiple of these points sound exactly like things that said in my video, almost word for word. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not saying it's 100%, but I'm starting to be a little suspicious. Just a little. Just a little. Anyway, whatever. You can tell his fan base is not really Sony people. He was always an Xbox guy, but that's pretty bad views for him. 286,000 in 2 days. Hmm.
She is cooking you. Joe, you can't hold a job, can't pay the mortgage. You're a shitty boyfriend.
What are you saying?
You do make a difference. What you do matters.
So I'm gonna kick your ass.
It starts to feel like a huge forced therapy session that I'm playing in some otherwise great boss fights in the game. And I don't even really think MJ and Peter have very good chemistry as a couple here. So I just didn't buy it.
Always patronize us.
What's patronizing her, Joe?
Are they playing this on easy? I feel like they're doing even worse than I was. You guys are calling me DSP. Look at this shit.
Regardless, I ultimately like some of the risks, some of the character changes, like Venom, who in this game, that how those events unfolded. I do think Peter needs better jokes. He needs to be funnier. Peter Parker is supposed to be funny. At least my Spider-Man is supposed to be funny. And it does set up that there's going to be more. There's going to be Green Goblin, an interesting take on Carnage that holy shit I can't wait for. And those final bits with...
Yeah, it's very interesting to have yet another cultist. Another cult leader? I haven't seen any of those in the past several years. Nope. Haven't. That's a completely original idea. COVID-1984, thanks $5. The Peter apologizing part is something I've only seen you and now Joe bring up. No one reviewer brought that up. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. It's possible that a lot of game reviewers don't even finish games. I'd say highly likely, actually. Rocket propelled, can't read the rest of that. Let's get cut off. Have you seen Angry Joe's Girlfriend? There's a reason he's softballing the MJ/ugly woman argument. Yeah, well, no, I haven't seen his current one. He used to date a cute girl maybe 7 or 8 years ago. But that was a long time ago. I played on normal, yeah. I played on normal. I'm just saying, it just seemed like to me he was doing very poorly right there, at least in that clip. Maybe because the dialogue was pissing him off. I was doing bad a few times because of the dialogue, I'm not gonna lie. Even straight up ripped Venom's design Spider-Man 2 from Web of Shadows. Yeah.
Venom justify the price of the game alone. He is so fucking fun to play as. You just feel so powerful.
So cool.
I almost feel like I should go back. Because I don't know. Now I'm almost committed to watching parts of this, but whatever.
You were saying?
I don't know.
It's a shame that you never actually get to free roam throughout the city as Venom. How cool would it have been to switch between Miles and Peter and then the anti-hero Venom? For a maximum Carnage-like story. Maybe that's what they're doing, in the future for the third game, but...
Well... The thing is, they already have a history of killing villains, and they pretty much killed Venom. I mean, they could absolutely, because of the nature of the symbiote, they could just say he split off a piece of himself as a backup plan or something. But regardless, they've already killed so many villains, the only reason they would even bring him back is just because of his sheer popularity, which obviously, yeah, I mean, who doesn't like Venom? But, no, I don't think they give a fuck. I think they want to sort of do their own thing, but then play it completely safe in terms of having the current popular shit, like Miles Morales. And, well, I'm actually a little surprised they didn't do Spider-Gwen, but Silk still, I mean, they're going to have a female Spider. So they're still basically just doing more woke garbage. Funny enough, as someone pointed out, Silk is not woke in the comics. She's literally thirsting after Peter's dick. So white male, Asian female, pretty popular these days. But not going to be the case in the game. Bonesaw McGraw, thanks $5. Peter Parker is a gay F word and cheated during our wrestling match. Oh yeah, Thugnificent, you said it. Yeah.
But you just can't use Venom in the open world. Now there's a glitch where you can like bust out of an area, but the whole city won't react.
You can't swing, and NPCs won't react to you, but you can at least find and ride a little red bike. Finicky, but keep on getting close to it and pressing triangle, and eventually Venom should get on it and start riding it, making for a very amusing visual.
And I think ultimately the game benefits from having 2 Spider-Men, some really cool villain battles, and a high budget. But I do expect actual innovation next time, aside from being able to fly like Superman in the 3rd game. If Spider-Man, and that's if Spider-Man is even in the 3rd game.
That was a weird cut.
Like, what are they doing? Are they replacing Peter with Miles moving forward?
Miles, could have been all of it.
It is actually quite a... I'm retired at 27, 25.
I don't understand why. It doesn't seem like Peter is that old. I mean, I guess he's getting older, but he's 27. He's not that old like I am and Joe and us.
So, geez, so you can't think of any reason why they might want to replace him? That's not worth putting in your video. You can pad it out with like 15 minutes of skits, but you couldn't maybe throw out even just a theory, one theory maybe. You might even say that a central theme to the game is that Miles Morales is better than Peter in every fucking way. You could say that. Someone might say that. Someone whose video came out like 2 weeks before yours. No, not 2 weeks. 9 days. I think it released it 9 days ago, so a week before. This has been a long week for me. It's been a long week. So I think the videos came out 9 days ago. Regardless, I released mine a week before his, despite... Yeah, well, never mind. I'm being even more salty than usual right now for some reason. Anyway... Whatever, just keep... I've finished the video.
That old like I am and Joe and us. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah. Hey, OJ's not thinking about getting on the roof again this time, is he?
God, I hope not. In fact, I was actually hoping that you could talk him out of it. He loves doing it every year for these Spider-Man
Why'd they do
reviews.
Miles and Silk before Spider-Woman? That would make more sense and comic accurate.
He got real hurt. And
maybe because Spider-Woman isn't really that popular and her powers are unrelated to Peter's, but she already glides, so actually that would work with the gameplay.
Oh my
Come
God.
to think of it.
That sounded like OJ.
Let's go.
Actually, it would fit perfectly because she glides, right?
Oh, Joe! Did you just... Seriously, Joe, I told you, do not get on the roof this year.
COVID-1984, thanks $2. Joe knows exactly why he wouldn't say it out loud. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. But, you know, he's Hispanic, so...
You sneezed?
You don't think
and your back went out. Joe,
I can't believe you scared us like this. Alex, let's go.
Joe, when Trump got elected, he lost his fucking mind. I think it was even before he actually got elected. It was leading up to the election. He lost his mind, so...
Despite all this,
you have to keep that in mind every time.
It's a fantastic game, worth playing. The final verdict for this is going to be an 8 out of 10. The story and some of the lack of innovation bring it down a little bit, but everything else is so strong. And I think it sets up perfectly for a 3rd game. Don't do this, Peter. Retire, take a break bullshit. You need to bring Peter back. I know what you're doing. You're setting up these other characters. There's a setup at the end for a potential female Spider-Man character up in there. And so that would be 3. Make it 3. But you know what? Just no. We're going to go... Spider-Gwen would be cool, but we're going to go Venom. I want a playable Venom. I want cooperative. I want actual innovation. But I think Insomniac's just gonna play it safe. But like all 3 of these games are same. You know, we're just gonna take our assets. We're gonna just polish it and make a 3rd one. As long as the story is badass and you give us some awesome combat and boss battles, I'm down. But I am hoping for some more innovation next time, Insomniac, and something that really brings it to that next level. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.
I don't even know why he's called Angry Joe anymore. I mean, other than it being a brand, so you can't really change the name because that's what he's known for. But I feel like he's so He goes so easy on modern games. Elegant Chad, thanks for $5. Angry Joe's content began to decline in quality after 2013. His newer reviews are mostly just gameplay clips and cringe-worthy skits. Yep. Well, unfortunately, because the algorithm encourages longer videos, he's highly incentivized to do this shit. Now, I have no idea, considering he has an editor, 99% sure he has an editor, as every big YouTuber has an editor. I don't understand why it took this long to release the review when it's just recycled points from, you know, basically everyone else. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here that would have taken this long. His video is, you know, half as long as mine, and it is full of retarded skits, and I don't know. I'm just curious. I want to see what the Miles Morales skit is for the hell of it. Is it related to the stupid fucking you know, the side missions?
Right, you wanted to go on the rides?
Yeah.
They do serve
Oh, does he say the same thing I say about the rides too?
all the different.
He watched my video.
Thank you so much.
1 sec. All right, hold on. Let's go back.
Though I did find enjoying my time.
I don't
with
care enough
Peter's
to go back
main
to what
and
that
side
joke was.
missions.
Fernando can't really read the rest. Thanks for the 50. I think that's pesos, right? Do you think Kiryu from the Yakuza series having cancer out of nowhere and Ichiban being an idiot man means, well, you know. What, this gay? That they're gay. I don't even play Yakuza.
Way more than Miles's school bullshit and busy work.
Just 3 shots of that, and we're going. What?
God damn it!
Esports team, it's your own club and the greenhouse.
Senior prank, Joe. Senior prank.
I don't like these stupid pranks. Got time for your shenanigans. Oh, somebody needs my help.
Oh my god, I hope he answers. Oh my god.
Hey, Joe, what seems to be the problem?
You're here!
Yeah, I got your message.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Spider-Man. Okay, so listen, I got a problem. I really want to ask this girl to homecoming, and she's really beautiful, and I just don't know.
I noticed you changed a detail in there. Is there any reason why you wouldn't stick to the script in the game? Almost like subconsciously we think it's not normal to be gay. Almost, because if there was nothing wrong with being gay, why wouldn't you just say you wanted to ask a boy out, Joe? Because that's what happens in the game, right? That's an interesting thought. I did a little think there.
Know how to, ask her out on a date, and I was thinking that you could help me ask her to homecoming.
What?
He's even acting gay in the
Look,
skit.
You
know what I
made me
mean?
laugh about helping people, and I need help, right? And not helping, that's not very friendly. It says here, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Help. You gonna do it? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's make
Angry Joe
a
needs to
yes.
stop
That's
eating.
really good. You know what'd be even better?
Now you can
Is if
see his
can
gut in
redo
the
this
shirt.
And do it huge.
Maybe buy
on a
bigger shirts
wall
or
over
something. I
there.
don't know.
Oh, and over there. Oh, and the third time, right there, just like big letters. Here, look.
Creators Freedom, thanks for $5. It's almost as if Angry Joe is on the tip of the nose. Yeah. Again, it's people never address their subconscious, you know? If it's a gay homecoming quest and you're gonna do a skit and then you change it to a woman because you're not gay, what does that imply? What does that imply? Probably nothing, because they're just gonna cope and say, it's just because I'm not gay, so I'm not gonna say it. It's like, what's wrong with being gay, huh? Homophobe, huh?
Yeah, just if you can do the same thing. Yeah. Our sex carnivals, picture taking, bike riding. While none of these sections are particularly exciting.
Wee.
Hey, we actually get
He
to
watched my
carnival
video.
rides.
I that's my schizo theory,
want
dude. He
another
watched
game
my
and
video.
say
I'm sorry.
carnival in the background.
It's now officially real in my head. Whether or not it's fact, I believe it.
So, you having fun, Joe?
Yeah, we're on the ride.
So as long as you're having fun.
That's what you said, right? You wanted to go on the rides?
Yeah.
They do serve up to smartly break up combat sections and provide some variety.
Smartly break up in some combat sections and add variety. Okay. Insomniac, known for the Ratchet and Clank games. They had variety. They had gadgets where you could solve puzzles. They had some, minor mini-game type puzzles. Like, whether it's like, there was always some form of, like, lock-picking mini-game in the games. There's, like in Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, you could use the reactor to pull platforms, and then you'd platform on top of those platforms, right? Guess what? You're playing the game during those. I mean, it might be a different game, like a mini game of sorts. These little carnival games, it's not even, it's not a game. Like, half of them, you're literally watching something happen on the screen. When you're bike pedaling, you're not playing the game. You're just holding forward, maybe tapping X. You're not playing the game. You can have variety. I'm not completely against it. I am a little bit more of a gaming purist, where like that I like that about Web of Shadows and about Spider-Man 2, in that even though they forced you to do side activities in between the story missions, you were still just swinging around the city and beating up bad guys. But it's okay to have mini games, maybe some other side thing, like in Final Fantasy, whatever, insert an RPG here where they have a card game mini game. People get really into those. Chocobo racing, whatever. You can name something. There's nothing smart, there's nothing enjoyable about fucking riding your bike in a straight line or riding a ride when you hit no buttons. I mean, come on, man. How? How is that engaging? There's a million better ways you could do this. What the
And it's all cleverly integrated into the story.
Cleverly integrated in the story.
No.
Cleverly shove it up your ass.
No. You had me spray painting for 4 hours of stupid buildings.
Yeah, well, it's just I didn't see her.
What do you mean you didn't see her?
The flame. Nobody was there to say. I think it was. The middle drags just a bit. Despite Peter's new symbiote-based spider powers, the Spider-Men, each of them, end up feeling rather the same. And that can make battles feel a bit too repetitive with all these generic Kravian, enemies.
It's funny, I didn't even say that, but I did say that during the streams. It's weird. This is the problem. You know what? His reviews are actually the opposite of mine. I just realized that. In my reviews, actually, no, not necessarily the opposite. My reviews were similar to his a few years ago, where I would shit on a game almost the whole time, and then basically in my head give it a 7 out of 10. But basically, after being shoveled McDonald's down my throat, I got supersized for 30 days straight, metaphorically, by playing all these Goyslop games. I probably am slowly getting to 5 being average. I'm making my way there. I'm still never agreeing with chat because it's absurd. But the point is, I can't take it anymore. It's too much crap. How the hell can you constantly play the same shit, the same derivative stuff without getting higher standards? But that's the funny thing. Me and Angry Joe are so similar, probably because I grew up watching his videos and Spoonie and even all these film and movie reviewers from, that guy with glasses days and shit. I will shit on a game the whole time. And yeah, mentally, maybe give it a 6 or a 7. Angry Joe is just like one step beyond that, where he actually fundamentally in this review agrees with probably 80% of my criticisms of the game and still gave it an 8 out of 10. How? Because it's a lie. That's how. It's a fucking lie. He knows it's a lie. He does this to make money. That's it. He's appeasing people. He doesn't want to piss them off. Probably because my channel is the shining example of what happens if you're actually critical of modern games. Every bigger YouTuber than me can simply look at, if they ever feel ashamed of what they're doing, can simply take one look at my channel and all the hate I've received and probably think to themselves, oh, I made the right choice in lying all the time. That's probably what they think. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, Starfield.
Wait one second. I'm going to put the Punisher jacket back on. This is just so in case any of this gets clipped that I'm like hating, you know, fellow popular YouTuber trying to get 4chan cred. I might as well go full ironic schmool schmooter mode. Okay, let's go.
Review is done. Over a month and a half I played this game. Hundreds of hours of footage to go through.
That's
took a while,
bullshit.
but it's here. Thank you to you guys for supporting.
Who the hell would unironically play this for hundreds of hours? Who was it in here? Was it Thugnificent? Did you call it that he was just waiting for public opinion before he's going to release it? Bullshit. He's a liar.
Thank you to G Fuel for continuing to sponsor us. We got Jason, we got Chucky, we got Freddy, Halloween flavors. It goes directly to supporting our show. Use our promo code down below. Grab yourself some. It'll help us out. And, yeah. Also, I had this crazy idea. I met this guy from GeekNationTours.com. He was thinking about throwing an Angry Joe Geek guided tour. So I was wondering, would you go on vacation with us? Like, we're talking expensive, like thousands of dollars.
Jesus Christ, 2 minutes of that.
Video, and you're about to meet the most notorious criminal in all of the Starfield universe. Check it out.
How old is Angry Joe? He's at least 35, right? Why the hell is he acting like this?
I don't belong with these people.
I don't even think his channel even still gets recommended to kids. I can't imagine it does. So why is he acting like he's talking to children?
Listen, fish, there's a hierarchy in here, and I'm the number 2 man. You got it?
Okay.
15 counts of space piracy.
Oh.
17 murders.
What?
I scuttled a school bus.
You did?
But he's the top dog.
Him?
227 murders. Men, women, and children. So.
Well, that's clearly not possible considering you can't kill anybody in Starfield. Unless you're talking about those humans. I'm not convinced that they're human, but, you know, the generic nameless NPCs.
Meat. What are you in for?
Well, you see, I took a sip from another man's drink.
This guy's hardcore.
Holy shit, dude. This guy's dark.
Yeah, that's right. They call me Drink Stealing Joe. I sip and drink. I sip and drink right now. I don't care. I sip it real good, you see? I sip it anybody's drink. It ain't even mine. I drink it. It's not even mine, and I drink it.
That's unsanitary. There could be like spit in there. Gross.
You know, the sad thing is, I know he was part of Channel Awesome, obviously, so doing skits is in his blood. But, I don't know, there's something about this is, like, more soulless than, like, modern Nostalgia Critic reviews. Not that I don't think I've seen a Nostalgia Critic review in the last 2 years, but I remember watching, I don't know, one a couple years ago, and even though it wasn't really funny, it had more soul than this. I don't know. Down Forward Punch, thanks to the $2. How do you do, fellow kids? Yeah. Tyler, thanks for $5. Why don't you have the sponsor block extension or whatever it's called installed so it skips that shit automatically? Because I'm not a scumbag. Fuck you, Kyler. You costing YouTubers You better have ad block disabled on my channel, bitch. You better, Kyla. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm 100% joking. You just gave me money. I mean, $5. Ironically, you donating $5 is probably more than you've given me in ad revenue across all the videos you've watched of mine.
Sip drinking, drink sipper. That's what they call me. Drink stealing Joe.
Warden.
I'll sip your drink. I'll sip your drink right now.
You're supposed to protect me.
Don't make eye contact. Don't look at him.
I'll sip it. I'll sip it real good now.
I give you money so you don't need to use ads. I know. I'm joking, guys. You don't. Nobody has to disable ad block. I don't care if anyone disables ad block. I just we get manic on this channel. We get unhinged.
Yeah, we made fun of Mass Effect Andromeda for your face is tired. You bet your ass we're gonna go after Starfield for the same shit 6 years later.
To who? To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry,
Yeah,
my face
yeah.
is tired from dealing
Thanks for reminding me of that shit.
Hell, I'd even say some of the faces are better in that game than they are here in Starfield.
That's true for the random generated civilians.
Christ, you oogly.
Be my guest.
Sheesh.
Hello, traveler. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to purchase a ship. I killed a bunch of people. I took their money, and then I'm ready to buy a new. Do you mind looking at me when I'm talking to you, please?
I am looking at you.
Turn around and face me so that I know I'm engaging.
This is how he gets to an hour. You know, instead of actually writing down critiques, you know, like me, he does skits. How many skits are there per video now? He used to only do them in the beginning. You can tell I haven't seen an Angry Joe video in like 5 years because I don't remember him putting skits in the middle of the fucking video.
With somebody.
He's actually taking a step backward. This is like a really shit version of, like, you know, like, you know, Nostalgia Critic, Spoonie, any of them, you know.
Sorry, my face is a little tired, but I'm fine.
Your face is how? How, after all of this time, is your face still tired?
Oh, hello, traveler. How can I help you?
Leakozoid eyes, yeah.
You know what? I can't even take you seriously.
1.5 times speed, please. Oh, hold on. Just hold on.
Hello, traveler. How can I help you?
Look, after the disaster that was Fallout 76, Bethesda desperately needed a win, and everyone knew it.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding. Go where you want.
Oh boy, you're not allowed to reference Crobecat anymore, Joe. He was canceled, didn't you know?
It just works.
I mean, not really,
Their
but,
first new
you know.
franchise, 25 years in the making, according to them, with nearly 8 years of active development. Well, it's out now.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
Easily defeated.
Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying. Taurus ain't bad as far as COs go.
Enemy activity in the area has ceased.
I wish that happened when I was playing.
And after having put a full month into the game, I can confidently say that it's not as bad as Fallout 76. Hey! We did it! Woohoo! That's something. Congratulations. However, it's also a pretty big disappointment. Wait, what? Oh, were we celebrating too early? Yes.
He's getting really fat, dude.
Huge.
He's getting, like, really fat. And the weird thing is, the fatter he is, the fatter his head gets. He's one of those, like, he stores a lot of fat in his face.
So here's what happened.
Oh.
She could not
This
get
asshole.
past this guy, and he was melding through the fucking. Like, who is that? Is he supposed to be there?
Why couldn't he just push her to get her back on the path, though?
Who is it? I
Yeah,
have
that's what it says
never.
right here. Look.
This is a fucking Bethesda game, bro. I have never had to do this.
There you go.
Actually, I mean, at least on console versions, shit like that would happen, except you couldn't access console commands, so you're just kind of fucked.
Problem solved.
Some of those games were like extremely buggy at launch. Like extremely.
Now you get the
Like
shit.
Fallout New Vegas is basically broken at launch.
Break
People
all the
forget that.
achievements so I can fucking actually do my fucking quest.
Like, from a long time ago, from their other games, yet still here in a completely new game, a decade later. Those kind of flaws.
In fact, I know some folks that'd love to sit up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides.
Yeah.
Bethesda, why are we using camera angles from like 20 years ago? Like literally 20 years ago with Morrowind.
You like to dance close.
You know, it's interesting. Despite him saying he played the game hundreds of hours, almost half the video footage shown here has been other people's videos. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. Because I heard in the beginning him saying he played it, you know, for over a month, which we're meant to believe. But, these are references to other people's videos. I'm just saying.
Fire, don't you?
Camera zooming in on an NPC standing in place with a 1,000-mile stare, just...
Right, but as funny as that clip is, which it is funny, that's not, I mean, they zoomed in manually. They're not talking to that random NPC there, so that doesn't even count. He's showing footage that isn't even related to the point that he's making, because it's funny. But the thing is, this came out so long after the game came out that, you know, most people have already played the game, so you can't get away with, like, basically lying through editing like this, because everyone knows that that's not an NPC that you talk to.
What?
Hello? Hello there.
In many places we're going backwards. Why can't I name my fucking saves?
I hate that I can't, like, name my saves. Why can't I name my saves? Like that, like why?
Joe might as well steal gameplay and content, even steal other people's skits. Yep.
Like, you know,
Bad one.
Joe had to wait for other people to play so he could steal footage.
Why don't NPCs
Yeah, I wonder how long he streamed it. Because him streaming it's the only time we can prove. Yeah, look, and that's another video he borrowed. So how much this review is other people's clips? Actually, wait a minute. That's not true. That's a lie. Uh-oh. I don't want to have to defend Starfield. That's not Cyberpunk on release. On release, NPCs would crouch on the ground and basically they'd be like, don't hurt me. They would all drop down and do that. That's I think the first patch, major patch, they made NPCs run away and despawn. So just want to point that out. This was not Cyberpunk on release. Yeah, that's something I didn't even bring up. The NPCs don't care if you aim a gun at them.
No, don't do this.
So the police are just cool with it?
Yep.
Why is there no transmog for my shit? Why are the enemies so stupid? Still.
Where's he
Where do you
going?
think you're going? Where you
Thomas!
going?
This is the worst security ever.
Bro, what are you doing?
Thomas!
Just killed your whole fucking crew, bro. This fucking AI. You gonna tell me this is good?
Trying to get some distance between you guys.
I love how soulless these major YouTubers are. Yep.
And you took the time to make a space nightclub like in Mass
It's sad
Effect?
because Angry Joe's been doing this so long. He doesn't have to do it like this anymore. I mean, maybe he blew all his money I don't know, but you would think, oh look, Joe before he was obese.
Why can't I dance
What do you know?
in the fucking space
Like that's brutal. Don't show yourself side by side with your old self, dude. That's brutal, man. Here, like, can I get a frame where he stopped moving? I don't know. Well, close enough. I mean, look at that. He put on like 100 pounds. Like, holy shit.
like in Mass Effect?
Spam B.
There's no
Age
dance,
Phil.
Joe. Well, honestly, my dance is better.
Not bald though. That's true. That's true. He's not bald. I'm gonna be bald. If I was doing YouTube when I was like 18 and doing it now, you could do that with my hair. You could do that with my hair.
She's not even dancing. She's pulling rope. Why are you pulling the rope? Stop pulling rope to you. Stop putting the toys in the cupboard. What kind of dance move is this?
Karate. Karate.
He lived long enough to become the villain. Down forward punch. Thanks to the $2. Very robust and meaningful content. Also, Joe is fat. He is really fat now, dude. He's too
It
fat.
was a ton of fun quests to do, but honestly, there's not a lot of memorable quests from the main story. There's a few, but fewer than I expected.
Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? I'm sure we
That's not even the main quest.
So, are you on board?
What is it with him making a point and then playing an unrelated clip? He isn't wrong with these points, but he definitely waited to make sure a majority of people agreed. Yep, that's pretty obvious. Nothing about this review looks like it took this long to make so far.
I can't really pick out one other than pure combat quests that I am really going to remember fondly years from now. That is unless you count that one time I accidentally took a sip of a drink at a bar and became an intergalactic most wanted criminal.
Classic highball made with whiskey and soda, garnished with lemon.
Well, it does say steel. Oh, DSP! DSP! I want to see DSPs in the chat. It said steel.
Alyssa Milano.
Give me balance, 65 pounds. Thanks for streaming. Hopefully GTA 6 can redeem the gaming industry, but that's good. Give me balance. I wouldn't get my hopes up with that, dude. Almost everybody who made Rockstar what they are is gone. I mean, almost all of them are gone. And they said something about yeah, there you go. Somebody mentioned they were gonna dial back the commentary or edginess or whatever. Apparently they said something like that. The jokes.
I drank somebody's drink on accident because it was on the table and nobody was near it. Really?
I'm tired of seeing this guy. I don't like this guy. The worst part is the chick from the Crimson Fleet is worse than him. But there's no timeline where you can kill both of them. That is the true crime of Starfield. It's not letting you kill him and the Crimson Fleet chick. That's what I'm saying. If I ever do this like second channel thing about reviewing reviewers, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Angry Joe's gonna get like a 3 out of 10. He's gonna get like a 3. We're 14 and a half minutes in, and he's made like what, 3 points? Maybe 4? Like I fucking why are you wasting everyone's time? This isn't funny. This isn't funny.
I sip it real good now. Give me your drinks, bitch.
I hope that the game would have way more fun stuff like this, and that it would eventually happen later. Sadly, nothing like that really happened again. But I'll get to the disappointing side quests and main quests in a minute. I'm still ranting on the Bethesda-ness.
Always a pleasure to meet someone.
Actually, I want to check something. He may have made an editing mistake there. You guys are gonna say I'm autistic for this, but I think I saw it. Blocky Orbit thanks to $2. Perturbed Pedro is a has-been. It's true, but his videos are still pretty popular. Let's see how many views it's got. Alright, it's only been 2 hours. Whoops, my bad. We can check his older videos after this. I think he still gets good views.
On the Bethesda-ness.
Look at that. One frame. One frame. I got eagle eyes for this shit. Because you know I've been editing videos. You know I've been editing videos. I saw that shit. I knew there was something wrong.
Always a pleasure to meet someone. Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel. And if there's anything.
Seriously, how the fuck is it 2023 and you still can't make the NPCs look at me when I talk to them?
Hey, how's it going? Is this the Trade Authority? I got a lot of stuff to sell.
He's doing the same joke again. What the fuck is going on? He is giving up. Angry Joe is just giving up. I can't blame him. He's been reviewing games for what? Probably like 15 years of close. When did he start his channel? It was one of the Channel Awesome people. But it's like... what is this? He's doing the same joke again. He just did this joke.
Well, here in your store, you can make eye contact.
Help you.
No, do you think maybe you could like turn around? Like crap.
An obvious uptick in graphics since then.
I am
Space
always
Golf?
willing to carry an extra weapon.
See, she's cute here.
Or two.
With that lighting.
Or three.
Well, at least in some places, others still looking pretty rough.
Oh my gosh, she's looking at us this time.
I think there was another editing mistake right there.
Places, others still looking pretty rough.
Yeah, they fucked it up twice. Dude, fire this editor. Fire him. He fucked up twice. We caught it twice now. This is inexcusable. Inexcusable. 0 out of 10.
Oh my gosh.
The sad thing is I've actually made worse mistakes than that in my videos, but it wasn't completely my fault. Like in the Barbie video, I had to re-upload it, and somehow 3 or 4 seconds of black screen happened because I had to delete a clip, and then I used ripple delete, which pushed all the shit over. So I fucked up worse than that. Definitely worse than that. But I just think it's funny.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too about a strange object.
Well, that never happened to me.
At
That's
least
funny.
it's funny. It's still got the Bethesda charm.
Not really. It doesn't have any Bethesda charm.
He glides now.
Oh,
It's
excuse
like,
me.
where you going?
Excuse me. Excuse me. They fly now? They fly now.
I was like, wait a minute, does he have a jetpack too? Oh, he's going up.
That did happen. That did happen when I was streaming one of the times. I knew that Joe was a clown as soon as I looked up his Dragon's Dogma pawn and discovered he only got to level 20. Holy shit, really? Damn.
What's stolen?
Yeah, so
The guy in the air.
he didn't even really play then. That's less than halfway through the story.
You'll never take me alive.
There's no reason you couldn't complete the main story yourself without Constellation. Yep. But Bethesda was shoehorning Emil Plug, however you say his last name. The shitty lead writer for Bethesda. He's one of those bad writers who falls in love with their characters, and he obviously really liked Constellation despite them being shit. So,
What? You had the audacity
he forces
to bring
them.
contraband in my ship. But you said, silence, woman. Take her away, officer.
Anyway, what?
Yes.
Here, I'll listen to this joke.
Some fun in it.
If we get
a lot
scanned
of
with
money.
that on board, we will get fucked.
Give it to Andrea, let her take the heat.
I don't think it works like
What?
that.
You had the audacity.
Oh, okay.
as if racking up hours and hours of in-game time will somehow make people believe that the game is so good because they spent a lot of time in it. In fact, I'm spending the majority of time making up for my ridiculously small inventory limit, fighting my oxygen levels and encumbrance restrictions, and fumbling through some of the worst UI and multiple menus with buried prompts to do basic things like fucking fast travel and character management.
Oh shit, desktop geode? I'm taking that for my ship. Are we encumbered already? You're joking. We're fucking encumbered.
Yep.
I think what you do is you select drop, and then you forget that you ever had the item. That's how you're gonna get
I
around.
can never do that. That's money. I'm leaving on the floor.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Apparently, everyone in the world, except for Todd Howard, knows that we play these games to collect the fucking loot.
Sometimes it doesn't just work.
Because for some ungodly reason, he makes it ridiculously time-consuming to sell the shit that we collect at shops from even just one combat encounter.
What? There's so many goddamn restrictions and this and that. What do you mean?
Well, good thing you can fast travel anywhere you want in this game.
No, you can't fast travel while you're encumbered.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. You are over encumbered.
But it's.
I know increasing the difficulty decreases XP earned. Wow, I'm glad I never upped the difficulty then. Bethesda's notoriously bad with their higher difficulties.
Doing shit like this in the
So,
game.
you just make the enemies more bullet spongy, you take more damage, you know, the laziest shit imaginable, so. There's no way I was gonna touch that.
It takes longer to sit here than it does to travel to a different planet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, well, to defend it, that's always been Bethesda games, because it's essentially calculating the lighting, you know? Like, you know, a better game engine, I'm sure, could do it faster, but, you know, as it's passing the hours, it's basically having, like, the sun overhead, you know, progress each stage. So, I mean, it makes sense why it takes a while, because it always worked that way. It's, again, it's just their bad engine does it that way. It would probably unironically be better if it was a loading screen that just progressed to what time of day it's supposed to be.
Well, that's the end of the stream. We'll see you tomorrow.
How many meters?
17.
The sun in the ship. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense when there's no lighting source. Like, there's... Like, if you're in a space station, it's not calculating where the sun is. So, it shouldn't work that way, but it does.
It's 42 hours, it's 48 hours, it's...
You got time to wait for waiting?
Oh, it's 42 hours?
Are you sure?
Is it because it's more realistic? Well, it's fucking stupid and boring. Wait a minute. You only have $7?
Unfortunately, yes. But if you like to wait, there's a seat right here you can take and wait 48 hours. I will have more
This
money.
is just fucking padding, man. I know... I don't know how much more of this I can watch. And you guys probably don't want me to watch anymore anyway. But, like... I understand the YouTube meta is to make longer and longer videos, and I think Angry Joe's videos were a perfect example of that, where they used to be like 20 minutes, and then slowly they became longer and longer and longer, and nothing of value was added, you know. So now we have this hour-long video that easily could have been cut in half, you know. It's not even that I disagree with the points, really, it's just the video sucks.
By then.
You don't...
Unfortunately, in 20...
This...
Hello, traveler.
PS2 Bester, I've seen all of them.
Oh my God.
I've seen all those.
Yes, I'm here to borrow.
What's this Baldur's Gate 3 take? Good question. I'm assuming he gave it a pretty high score. As most people did.
Hello, traveler.
Much of your time as possible to keep you in the game for immersion. But this isn't the shit that is immersive. It's just annoying and frustrating.
That is true.
Everyone's so fixated on the pronoun shit that they missed the most woke thing in the game. Look up who the new human homeworld Jemison is named after. Yeah, it was like a black female astronaut, right? Yeah. Give me balance, thanks to the £2. Will you ever stream Dragon's Dogma? Yeah, will I ever?
going to give.
No, I don't think so. I think that game sucks. It's a bad
I
game.
actually had a guy go off on me on Twitter for an extended
Nobody
period
wants
of
me
time
to stream it for the
daring to
20th time.
share these initial impressions. Like, I noticed how the game's numerous restrictive loading screens pulled me out of the experience. You see, in this expansive space game, you can't actually land or take off on planets like you think you could.
See, the problem is like, this review is completely pointless. It came out so late that there's not, I mean, maybe there's like some teenage kid who only watches Angry Joe and only listens to his opinion, but everyone covered this. Everyone. If you're going to release a review this late, you got to add something new to the conversation. And he just hasn't. This is the same shit. I've watched other people's Starfield videos, and, you know, obviously most other people didn't cover the woke shit I covered, but they covered all the other gameplay flaws. So
I just did. This is so cool, dude.
okay, that No Man's Sky, yeah, lets you do it. Yeah.
Much more immersive loading screen. It's going to force you back into a loading screen.
I mean, they still just look like generic dinosaurs in space. So, I don't know.
Explain that.
I don't know how much of an upgrade that shit is. I mean, it looks less stupid for sure, but
Without the animation.
I don't know. I would never play No Man's Sky. So,
These suckers are fast.
Fuck me.
There are over 1,000 planets with maybe less than 10% of compelling content to any of them. And this is apparently intentional and by design. Todd Howard said this himself. Everyone's concerned that empty planets are going to be boring. But when
he's doing skits. That's good, new, and exciting content. Yep.
Well, more often than not, I'm fucking bored, Todd.
Did I see the star system named Moloch? I think so, yeah.
Of what that's like. Yeah, Jeff, as an example of a
It'd be funny if it would, you know, had some city on it that was some magnificent. Well, I was gonna say a dystopia, but like New Atlantis is already the future Kalergi plan thing or whatever.
Somehow be more interesting and zen to explore than the 1,695 planets in Starfield.
That's what I'm saying. Where are all the alien women?
Frankly, the universe is kind of boring.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what like. You go to the planets, feels fucking empty. It doesn't feel like.
Where all the alien women at? This ain't Star Trek, Joe. This ain't the green.
It should be Star Trek.
I would love that.
It should be Star Trek. Where the alien women at? It's true. That's what the white man after.
Maybe this dot.
Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't complete that thought.
Or is it this dot? I forget. Excellent, excellent map systems.
Yep. No local map. That was actually a big omission from my review.
Many interiors and cities have absolutely no fucking map at all. Not only is
You guys already know what I was gonna say.
it's worth a fucking damn, but there's no fucking sign to enhance. What the fuck? Again, just like in a lot of other Bethesda games of old, all of this stuff would be given a pass and forgiven.
I was gonna say, the white man, after realizing how horrible the white woman is, you know, fucking dogs, fucking, well, they don't really fuck horses, but they want to, and of course, you know, coal burning, and
with some really
basically every horrible thing. They escape to the alien
I
women.
felt like I was doing mundane tasks at a normal job rather than playing a fun sci-fi game when I was literally asked to do mundane tasks at a normal job.
Let's get started.
3 times? Why 3 times?
We understand each other.
3 times on this first shift, but we gotta do 2 shifts, so we have to do it 6 times.
That woman looks almost normal, but I feel like they fucked her up on purpose. Well, that Brazilian guy who designed the randomly generated NPCs is an absolute subhuman. He should be dead. The Brazilian guy. The Brazilian guy said like he purposely made the people of Starfield like a mix of different phenotypes. That's why everyone looks so disgusting. Is because, you know, probably because Brazil is like a very multicultural, multi-ethnic hellscape. I'm never going to Brazil.
He's going behind that very important computer. Oh well.
I wasn't even listening. What are they laughing about? I was too busy telling my own joke, my superior joke. What are they laughing about?
In this game, it's hilarious.
They see you, but they don't care. You're detected. He's
Oh.
going behind that very important
Well, yeah,
computer.
it's because they pause. It's because it pauses the world when you interact with the shit.
Other game, like most of the storylines.
I mean, that is
start
kind of
really
funny
poorly and
conceptually,
only get
but
good. Sometimes they do get good at at the end of each one of the faction quests. But I was shocked at how few and memorable some of these are.
So all I needed to do is run past all the duplicates and pistol the dude in the face twice.
Atlantis gave me Equilibrium vibes, except the movie was trying to make everything depressing and uncanny on purpose. Yep, that's a good movie. I like Equilibrium.
It's not over.
What the fuck? That was the final boss battle?
And the times I laughed out loud is when I used the ridiculously broken persuasion system to get people to do shit that they would never actually really do.
Yep. That's Bethesda in a nutshell, though. And Bethesda, like, in Fallout 3, I can't remember what video I was watching, but someone was mentioning, in Fallout 3, you can literally convince multiple people to kill themselves. It's just magic. There's no speech check you can pass to make someone self-terminate. That's just retarded. Yeah, Bethesda has never understood the purpose of persuasion. They've always made it like a magic power.
You might have a point.
Just a single choice. You went with the hardest one, and you fail. I fail all the greens, and you just choose a red, and it works.
It's the power of seduction, man.
I don't know about this persuasion.
Why are we watching Angry Libtard? I don't know. People thought it'd be funny. It's more painful than funny.
That was dumb as fuck.
Because he's not, there's no hot takes in this video. He's just agreeing with what is, you know, basically everyone else said is wrong with the game. He hasn't had any hot takes in here. And, you know, Doug Nifson, I think, called it right in the beginning that he waited this long because he wanted to see what the public perception toward the game was so that he wouldn't get dislike bombed into oblivion. And he lied and said he played the game for a month when the only game footage of his own that he's shown was from his streams. And I guarantee he didn't fucking stream it for a month. I'd bet $1,000 he didn't.
Joe, it was like, she's like,
So we have no proof
way too risky
that he
for
played
me
it
and
for
my
hundreds
people.
of hours.
Yeah, but what if you tried it? Oh,
That's
yeah.
something I never thought of.
That's something I never
You're onto something.
Of the factions, the Rangers, you help farmers and fight soldiers.
Skip to every
You
skit.
help criminals and
You
fight
guys
soldiers.
want to see the
Ryujin
skits?
Industries, you do fetch quests in mundane jobs
Yep.
to help suits fuck each other over.
It sucked. Yeah, and everyone is a woman. Everyone in charge is a woman. I wish I'd played that quest line before I made the video. Because in Ryujin, every goddamn person in charge is a woman. It's a fucking joke. Oh my god. I fucking fuck this game.
I could these 1,000 planets. There would be still of an entire galaxy and sci-fi at its best, but that never really came. The best it has to offer is maybe the
Is
old
Thomas my other
ship
Joe?
quest or the random.
Well, I mean, he's never been a part of my videos, so it can't really be.
Starseed. But
My brother could be, but he doesn't want to be, which is probably for the best. He's even more edgy than I am with certain shit, in a bannable way, you know.
But honestly, I had more fun with random encounters in the middle of a desert in Red Dead than
I
I did
sucked.
here in
Well,
Starfield.
PS2 best here. I'm gonna play Ultimate Spider-Man for a bit, and I'm gonna end the stream because I gotta work on the video that's gonna be out Friday.
And when things
So.
really get crazy and you start to discover your starborn powers, which is
Please
really
turn off
just
Angry
a
Joe. I'll donate
pathetic
$100. All right,
dragonborn
relax.
powers, you're
Relax.
copying yourself, and it's
I just want to skim through this to see if he says anything interesting.
Participating or appearing, but there's no in the game and expect me to power somebody. It was a mild inconvenience. They moved to the side. Feel the power of a
Dodge any hits and heal back any time. The heal on
Yeah, it's
yourself goes
infinite.
in fast pace. Your bullets and attacks are slowed a bit, but not
Oh, he's going up.
What the fuck? What is he watching? And what's with the narration?
super overpowered with like the time freeze one.
Yeah, the time freeze one was busted.
Uptime. Look, the bar isn't going down.
For the purpose of this video, we'll just show how ridiculous one can be at level 10, phase time power. With slowing time infinitely, you are basically immortal as can dodge any hits and heal back any time. The heal on
Yeah, it's
yourself goes
infinite.
in fast pace. Your bullets and attacks are slowed a bit, but not
Oh, he's
slowed
going
same as
up. Okay, there's a bug right there.
farming strat for Unity.
But I never even really felt challenged all that much in my first run through, much less my fourth run through.
Stab! Wait, did you just run up to him? You
It
just
did-
bumped
it didn't
into
do
him
the
with a
animation.
knife. Touch this. Oh, God.
Eventually, you'll get so many artifacts that you'll need to collect like 2 more. That has to do with one of the worst time dimension jumping sequences.
Yep.
It tries to
That
mimic
was terrible.
Titanfall, but unfortunately,
Mhm.
Bethesda just doesn't have the skill to execute that type of mission.
Yep.
My game bugged and had unkillable enemies here, which took me forever to get around. I swear something didn't spawn right.
Something is not right.
Choices you made and potentially entering a new game plus with some of your new powers. But there's also like these short intro variations based on weird world versions if you're into that, if you repeat the whole game. But no, honestly, the best parts of the Starfield quests weren't even the side quests. It was actually just simply boarding other ships that were landing or that were in space and stealing them to get a fancier new ship. That was the most fun.
I'm glad you showed us more of the shitty shooting. Alright, here we go.
That was a cool part of the game right there, stealing ships.
That's how I'm gonna
These
play
poor
it.
guys. Wait, hey! Hey!
He left us. He left us.
The Angry Pirate Empire begins now. Only sometimes it would tell me I can't steal that particular ship.
Super excited. I'm like,
You're like,
sweet,
"Oh,
now
kill
I'm a
them
pirate.
all. I'm a real pirate
Look at this
now."
ship. Better than the one I have now. X69.
Inaccessible.
Again, another restriction. Like, but I like the lockpick mini game to get the loot. It was really fun to engage with, and especially the complicated ones.
Tell me, Joe, and
It's
don't
that
fuck
one.
it up.
It's that one.
This.
And I like the loot for the most part. Especially
Calgary
the
69, thanks to $2. Put on 2 girls, 1 cup.
Jesus fucking Christ. He's got that gun. It's the fucking
It's not real
grenade launcher.
poop, by the
Don't let
way.
him shoot again.
Hate to spoil it for you, but it wasn't real poop.
keeping me playing most of the time. The guns, they're numerous, they're varied, maybe if not all that inspired, they did the job, and I always wanted to carry more than I could.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, too bad you get that right at the end of the game.
So like I said, one of the best things in the game are the guns and the ships.
No, the guns are
There's even a
lame.
crafting system for various attachments you can.
Since he's like fully gave.
See, now he's trying to praise certain things of it. Some of those things were already in, like, Fallout 4. Fallout 4 already had an extensive modification system that they pretty much just ported over to this.
Okay, ready, go. And most of the time, the game was of no challenge at all.
Yes, 23 Clash Show 1. Thanks, $5. Could you watch Uncle Ruckus perfectly describe low tier guy?
Dramatic much?
We're not doing a video watching segment. People just want me to watch this. If maybe we can just watch that. Alright, let's skip. Oh my god, another skit. Alright, one sec. We'll go back to the beginning of this one. At least it's a new joke. Alright, one sec. Let me... Alright, wait.
Go to sleep while you're under fire. The AI never does a thing about it. Back to full health and right back into the fight. Easy peasy.
Yeah, so what happened to you can't sleep when enemies are nearby? Xbox Huge, thanks to the $2. Been taking daily Metamucil for years. It's amazing. Okay, what does that do? Oh man, I'm not familiar. Jesus Christ, why is this gets like 5 minutes? Oh my god. Seriously, that's like a 3-minute long skit. That's insane. What the hell are you doing?
Yes, it's super basic. It kind of not all that great,
30
but
seconds at most.
I do miss the
30
days
seconds
of
at
just
most.
Real combat simulators with joysticks. But I wasn't expecting that much here from Bethesda. It's simplistic, but allocating power amongst different systems and pinpointing, targeting, you know, especially those of us who... I gotta say, spacesuits are honestly kind of boring and disappointing. They're very...
Fuck with me, I'll kill.
He's laughing at your suit.
or fashion. They're alright, but the attire in the game lacks any sense of style or fashion.
Yep. I swear they do this shit on purpose. You would think with all the women they're hiring for games, they wouldn't have ugly ass clothing. It looks stupid. It doesn't look like, oh, this is the future. They have a different fashion sense. No, it just looks
That's how
stupid.
you dance in Starfield, by the way.
I know, you should do skits. That would be so clever and amazing. Good idea. Good idea.
I want to look cool.
PB Head, you should make a video with 3-minute long skits and we'll watch it and judge it.
It's just not a
I
thing.
think that's a good idea.
I guess
I think you should be a YouTuber and make
based
videos.
on the world they decided to craft. This hard sci-fi expanse type of thing. There's no way.
Have you seen how these women dress? I would love if the future had like women like hoe bag dresses, you know, like I don't know, like just even just like yoga pants, like have future yoga pants with accentuated asses and shit. That'd be such an upgrade for these modern games.
All of them to be rather boring and disappointing. Lackluster
Watch
writing.
prototype
I
review
like
from
Sam
Joe.
the
It's
best,
cringe for
and
sure.
honestly,
We're not doing a video
Joe
watching
picked the
segment.
romance option.
Joe, you were right.
That's Joe's. Love Joe's life. Just shooting a corpse.
Leave him.
Oh,
He's
you
dead.
little piece of shit.
Jesus Christ, Andrea.
He's trying to kill his spirit too.
Oh, she's gonna reload? And
He's not dead yet.
Space pirate. Evil.
Not even close to you.
why is Andrea and Sarah so fucking annoying? It's like, I want
Yep.
a divorce.
Because they've Andrasia has incredibly inconsistent characterization. She's supposed to have been raised in the evil snake cult, yet she has exact same morals as every other companion. It's such lazy shit writing.
Friend, thank you so much for saving our planet. Is there anything we could ever do to repay you for getting shot, getting your companion shot, your spaceship shot, having to kill dozens and dozens of pirates? Anything at all?
Just kill me.
Well, I guess covering my
I don't know. I might play the new Sonic, maybe.
nice.
I'm not really concerned about either one because I'm not going to review for the channel. I'm not reviewing Mario or Sonic, so I don't know.
Thanks again, friend.
Oh my god. You disgusting pig. How dare you ask anything from those people?
But honey, Andrea, I got so hurt. I got hospital bills. They shut the engine on the ship. That's like $10,000 to repair. He gave me $7.
See, the joke, if the joke was just concise, like, she shits on you, and then you just cut. Stop fucking, again, it's just padding. It's straight padding. Brevity is the soul of wit. What the hell are you doing? It was, oh, you could have had something funny there. There was the hint of something funny.
Constantly bitching the entire journey.
Credits. Credits, spare credits, anyone?
Oh, yes, sir. How about... I thought
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing.
Best character coming through.
I've got to have every molecule. Yes, oh great and mighty grand champion.
Tyler, thanks $2. I've been playing Mario Wonder all day. It's good. I don't trust
the
you.
adoring fan, right? Or the robot.
You're a Mario Goy slopper. I don't trust you. Tell me your opinion on Super Mario Odyssey right now.
It is pleasant to see you.
You don't have
At
to
least
super
they won't
chat.
judge
You
your
don't
ass
have to
every
super chat.
5 minutes. And worse, the romance options, they're extremely
Have you thought of
disappointing.
using
It's like,
cam in
why
your
even
videos more,
bother
not
including
skits,
them
but more
if
like
it's
you
so
did in your best
lackluster?
worst
There's no
game
cut
video of
scenes.
yours?
It's just,
If it's
like a real
relevant.
marriage
If I
with
think of a
none the
relevant
perks. This
clip.
constant nagging from Planet Nagon.
Oh my god.
Certain way. Look, I'm sure I'm forgetting more aspects of the game, but honestly, I'm tired. I'm disappointed. Look, Starfield is not a bad game. I've been complaining the whole time, but I'm telling you about the individual aspects.
I'll be honest, I think it is a bad game. I actually do think this is one of those times, one of those few times where it's like, I shit on the game the whole review, and yeah, it's actually shit. It's not like, oh, well, it was okay, because, I don't know, the gameplay was fine. No, the game sucks. It's bad.
It has so many of those flawed elements and not enough improvements and innovations to the formula. It's far too filled with loading screens, restrictions, immersion-breaking elements. I play these games for story, characters, loot, and exploration. And I feel in nearly all of these areas, Starfield does a mixed to poor job at them. It has some standout systems, right? Like shipbuilding and the idea of Fallout in space. It's a cool one, but it's just not as well executed as I could have hoped here. The final verdict for Starfield is a 6 out of 10. It is slightly above average, and that's the...
You know what's funny? See, Angry Joe's like you guys, who says like 5 out of 10 is average. But if you averaged out every review he's made for the channel, I guarantee you his average is like a 6 or a 7. I guarantee it. I fucking promise you his average score is like in between a 6 or a 7. So he's full of shit about his above average based on what? What average? Not his own average of what he scores. That's why I said the average thing doesn't make sense, because it doesn't even apply to his own videos. I used to watch him all the time. The only time he ever like gave a game below a 5 was when it was actual shovelware, and I can't even remember if I've ever seen him give a game below a 3. So he's full of shit. 5 is not average. Okay, Kyler, thanks for $5. It's the best 2D Mario since World. It actually has secrets and hidden levels / worlds to find. In a special world like Super Mario World, Odyssey was boring, too easy. All right, well, you know, I mean, I'm going to play it, so we'll see what I think, but I don't know.
Because of the sum of all
You were a
the
fan,
parts,
Synth?
right?
Yeah, a long time
There
ago.
are good aspects to the game, but they are just too few and far between. It is, frankly, a disappointment.
Open Critic.
It's not a color.
Open Critic says his average is 7 out of 10. I fucking knew it, and that makes him a hypocrite too, because I remember he used to insult IGN and other publications for basically doing that, but he does that too. He absolutely does that too.
Colossal disaster like 76.
I have video evidence used to say that 5 was average too, since might as well use a 1 to 5 system because many numbers are useless in 1 to 10.
Maybe we need fewer planets.
I disagree. I feel like you could split it into as many individual units as you want. You could use a 40-point system like Game Informer does. You could use an 100-point system. I don't give a shit. There's nothing wrong with precision. Out of 5 stars is not descriptive because people will get very anal and people will honestly try to argue to you that a 3 out of 5 is worth playing, which is full of shit. You're a liar. You're a fucking lying whore if you say, oh yeah, that 3 out of 5 star game, I'm gonna play that. You're a lying, super mega slut whore, used cum dumpster fucking piece of shit. So it doesn't matter if it's out of 5 or out of 10. And I want to see the video evidence. What video did I say that? Because context is important. Context is always important. I'm good friends with the guy who used to make all the Channel Awesome thumbnails, and according to him, Joe was the least awful there. Think about that for a second. I actually kind of believe that. I mean, granted, I think Nostalgia Critics videos definitely hold up in terms of average is not subjective. What are you talking about? Average is absolutely subjective because all video game scoring is subjective. It's all subjective. You can't objectively say a game is average. And again, it depends on what type of average we're even talking about. If we're taking the mathematical average of the quality of video games, and the quality of each individual video game is subjective, then it can't be objective. You're basing it off of a standard that is completely subjective. So there is no objective average. I can go through my clips. I have it. Alright, well. My penis is average. Number scale reviews are dumb anyway because everything is subjective to a person's taste. Watch gameplay, listen to what people say, then decide for yourself if you want to buy it. Yeah. Pretty much. I'm one of the reviewers. I'm one of the people who's, you know, playing it and telling you what I think. Jesus Christ. Enough with the fucking extreme close-ups. I love how... God, why would he reference me? Yeah, 3.29 million subscribers references a guy with 120,000.
And yes, while they did change the look of his girlfriend's character model and added non-gender bathrooms, which pissed off the anti-woke crazies.
Yeah. All gender restroom. But they're too stupid. They're too fucking stupid to get how actually depressing that would be in reality.
It's space! On a spaceship! There's no room for separate bathrooms, you stupid...
What? You fucking retard. I literally explained it. Now he's taking it out of context. Why would you call it all gender? There's unisex bathrooms. If it wasn't like that in the original, why did they change it? It's that fucking simple. This is fucking... I hate this straw man coward shit. You can't even address the argument. You have to make up what I said. I explained it in depth. You could see the cut. He cuts where I say it. This is the most obvious cut of all time, too. Suddenly I have a cloud on my face in the middle of talking. Look. All gender restroom. But they're too stupid. Look at that cut. I mean, I guess there's no context. And there's probably like a full minute of ranting. There's probably a full fucking minute. Again, he is so salty. A guy with 3.3 million, almost 3.3 million subscribers is punching down to an 127,000 subscriber channel. Are you fucking joking? And didn't even put this is why I said it is pointless to debate leftists. Absolutely pointless. They won't even fucking post your argument. They have to straw man you every fucking time. Completely cut the context. Completely. I mean, that's why it's depressing, is because all this gender disgusting shit is still going to exist in 500 years. I'm pretty sure that's why I said, which he couldn't even put that in, because that'd be so triggering to the fucking losers in his audience. He couldn't even put in why I said that these idiots don't get how depressing this is. I mean, holy fuck. I don't even want to watch the rest. This is so stupid. Does he at least bring up the posters too? Because the posters was a whole other thing. It keeps going. Okay, you fucking faggot. God damn. You're a faggot, Joe. Okay, clip that in your fucking next video, you bitch. You fat fucking piece of shit.
Bathrooms, you stupid fucks!
It's the same game. They tweaked a lot of combat elements. They added a lot of gay woke shit that normies are gonna ignore because it's not shoved in your face constantly, but it's not subtle either.
Why were people complaining about this? I'm so sick of these idiots.
And see, look, my clip's in there, but he can't even name my channel because he doesn't want to give me more attention. He doesn't want it because he must know subtly. Again, this is the guy who spurred that people voted for Trump back in 2016. So remember that. Angry Joe is no different now than he was back then. So this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. But he can't say my channel's name because he knows there's people in his audience who would actually find and subscribe to me if they knew that it was me. I know it. Everyone has been brainwashed. We have to accept that we're in the minority now. We want to replace you. We wish you were all dead. Thanks for your money, though.
None of that shit matters.
That's fucking base. You know what? I'm glad you put that in, because suddenly at least one fucking person might wake up listening to that shit. That is the fucking truth. Way too much. Again, if we could post clips from this guy back in, 2016 spurging out about people liking Trump, and this is fucking this is so fucking cringe. Why is it all I do is give my opinions and people can't fucking handle it? A channel 30 times larger than mine, 30 times, even fucking Actman hasn't sunk to this level. This is an embarrassment, truly an embarrassment. And actually, remember the last time we reacted to Angry Joe and it sounded like some of his talking points were directly responding to me? Didn't I say that? People called me schizo. I think they did. I don't know what stream that was. Maybe some of you regular viewers will figure it out. There was a stream where I said, it sounds like he's responding exactly to things I said in my videos. And now, literally just proved that he watches at least the stream. He got the stream clip somehow. So, fucking exactly, dude. Fucking I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. This is unbelievable. This just makes me, honestly, this just makes me look like a good guy. Let's be honest. You could think I'm crazy. That's fine. But I'm a tiny channel compared to this dude. This dude's been doing it for so fucking long. Like, since, I don't know, 2008 or something. 2009? I don't know. Somewhere around there. A tiny little synthetic man, the only resistance against the overwhelming far left fucking freaks, like establishment shills. A shit ton of them aren't even lefties. They're just fucking sellout shill grifter, cocksuckers. But this, Joe has already admitted that he's a lefty. He might not be a far lefty, but he's a lefty. That's already become clear a long time ago. I believe it was a Starfield review. Yeah. Yeah, there were a few in the Starfield video that sounded like things that I literally said. I remember. Derek HC, thanks $2. Stay base. Thanks for calling Joe. Yeah, I can't keep saying it, the stream's already gonna be demonetized, but I don't want it to be age restricted, so I try not to say the bad slurs too many times. But Sam, I just challenge Joe to a fight after he kicks his odds. There needs coffee as some competition. The problem is Joe is like a real YouTuber. A real fucking, big YouTuber is punching down on me. But why? For what reason? For what reason? I think I said a year ago. A year ago, dude. Literally a year ago. No, sorry, I'll get back to Super Chats in a second. I had to rant through. I am mad. I'm mad, but this is sad at the same time. It's like people could just ignore me and go on about their lives, but no. Does it keep going? Okay, I think that's it. God, that's so fucking cringe. Oh my god. I can't believe I ever watched this fuck. I can't believe it. What a fucking joke. I wish he had at least said who I am, so then at least I could get some new fans. It's bad enough that, I'm like sort of pseudo shadow banned. I mean, I don't even know really what it is. I'm downranked in the algorithm, I guess. Tyler Hall, I already played Pal World for 3 hours. You'll have to go back. But I'll read the super chats in a second. Hold on. We're gonna switch to something else after I watch some videos. I'll change the title in a second. JT, thanks to 50, I think that's pesos, right? Can you watch a video about the classes in the Dragon's Dogma MMO? It was a Japan exclusive with interesting classes. I've seen a little bit of gameplay from it. I don't know if it really matters if I watch a video about it. Who knows if the, is maybe Mystic Spear Hand is from, I don't know. I don't know enough about it that they carry over anything from it. Natalie, thanks $2. Synth, you should tattoo food a lover on your butt. Mr. LEC6, thanks to the $2. The industry was made worse by angry hoe existing. Yeah. GameSense, thanks to $2. He didn't even credit you after stealing your content. Well, I don't even care about that. I like, people are free to clip any of my shit. What I do care is that he's too much of a coward to call out my channel, probably because then people would see that, oh, this guy's like, well, not that anyone cares anymore. People used to care, but until now the Zoomers are like the majority audience of YouTube. They don't really care about all of like the unspoken rules that used to be on YouTube. One of the huge ones was don't punch down. But we've seen that a lot, like what Actman did with the Quantum TV shit, which you could argue Quantum TV was also punching down, but that it doesn't matter. Like the point is that people don't care about YouTube etiquette. I don't either, because why would I if no one else does? Tyler Hall, thanks $2. I did answer that the Pal World or just gripe at fluoride people. I played it. It was fine. It was an open world survival crafting shit. So I became a fan of you because Mauler got ass mad you shat on God of Soy. That's what I'm saying. If he credited my channel, I guarantee my subscribers would go up. I guarantee it. And that's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it. Can you imagine if Agman responded to you in a video? Yeah, that would be brutal. That'd be fun. I mean, depending on how he responded, I might actually do a response video. It would depend. This is not enough, because it's like, this is the thing I said a year ago, that of course he clipped everything out of context, though I totally stand behind everything I said, but, the context at least makes what I said make sense. You know what I mean? Like, the shit about them wanting white people dead, though, is true. Like, this is objectively true. And he's fucking Hispanic, so he can't even talk about it. I mean, he's literally the invading force that is race mixing with our race, turning us into goblinoids, essentially. The big schnozzes like to push the propaganda that it's black and white, but really Hispanic and white is, like, numbers wise, is what it actually is going to eventually be. Moon Runes, Gundam, thanks for $5. 7 pesos, Nintendo. You left me with 7 pesos. I hate Angry Jose. That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I know the reference. 7 pesos. I found you through a person complaining about your God of War is not a masterpiece video. That's what I'm saying. Like, a bunch of people have found me through direct responses, which is why, like, I'm fine with people making responses. What I'm not fine with is people not even, they don't even represent my points correctly, because if they did, then people might actually believe them. You know what I mean? Like, I ranted when I saw the all-gender bathroom thing, I ranted for a few minutes. I think I already knew it existed, though, when we came across it, because I think I saw it already. Like, it was posted on 4chan or something. But regardless, I'm pretty sure I had like a whole thing. Like, it was like a 2 to 3 minute rant. So if you cut out like most of the points I made, then yeah, I mean, obviously it makes it look worse, regardless of whether or not you actually agree. I'm not copyright striking Angry Joe. Your critics are dumb as fuck. They often resort to personal attacks to your arguments. Well, I also do personal attacks, but I do both. I attack the arguments and do personal attacks. I'm not against personal attacks, but I feel like my point should at least be represented. I'm used to shit flinging. I feel like that's a better style of internet. Like, the ad hominem thing doesn't bother me that much, but I just... It's fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. I never would have dreamed when I started YouTube that fucking people would be taking pot shots at me. I mean, I never thought I'd be successful in the first place, but honestly, like, I'm not nearly popular enough to have people this big talking about me. It's just because these people have such massive egos that I'm insulting them, which we have watched, you know, at least 3 or 4 Angry Joe videos on stream, so it's not completely surprising. You know, Twitter makes you such a huge narcissist that I guarantee a bunch of his fans sent him clips of me shitting on him. So this is probably why he did it, even though this is something I said like a year ago. The comments are defending me. Right, are they? I mean, probably new. If I sort by new, probably, but I doubt most of these are gonna mention me because I doubt most of these people even know who I am. I mean, if I sorted by new, it'd probably just be you guys literally from this stream. So, I mean, that's not exactly... That doesn't really count. Of course, my stream audience is going to mention it. A lot of these comments just look like bots. But I guess human beings have turned to bots. So, I don't know if they're actual bots or not. GameSense, thanks for $5. A channel called Mischief claiming to be your former fan deleted all his videos about you losing almost 2... What? Losing almost 2 million plus views. Don't know why he did, but he was a... Huh? Is this like another botted channel or something? There's no way that any videos about me would get to 2 million views. I mean, almost every response video to me has barely like broken like 10,000. Yeah, hold on. Why can't I see it? Should be highlighting the text. Oh, because it's on the sidebar. Yeah, none of these are coming up in the comments yet. Will this refresh on its own, or do I have to retype it? Yeah, no, nobody has mentioned me. Wait, is this illegal still making video? That's gotta be one of you guys. Holy shit. I thought... God damn. Yeah, this is you guys, 100%. Okay, well, anyway, hold on. We should probably move on. I wonder if... The thing is, too, is I think he has an editor, so it is also possible that whoever his editor is hates me specifically. His editor's probably a troon. Pamon Haas de... I can't see the rest. Thanks to the 1090 Brazilian. Hothead Juan, Enraged Enrique, Fuming Fernando. Finish the video, there might be more gold. I think that's the only reference to me. I mean, he might have said one more
There's
thing.
to the rest of us who are looking for good sci-fi horror.
There's something behind you?
Oh, that's a good way to close it out. Fake jump scare. Honestly, that even just made the sound design look bad. Which I think the sound design was bad. Like, look at this. I mean, it didn't even make a loud sound or anything, like, when he turned around. It was just kind of there, I guess, and did a goofy little animation. It's less scary than the original, even, just because the animations were fucked up that bad. I don't think he mentions anything else. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Every fucking reviewer knows who I am. That's fucking funny. That's so funny. Again, there's like YouTubers probably twice as large as I am that like never get mentioned by anybody. But me. I'm infamous. Might want to credit people when you decide to crap on their content, use their clips. Not doing so seems both cowardly and a bit thievish. I agree. Hilarious to watch channel that shills have to punch down in a channel less than a 20th the size. At least if you're gonna make multiple arguments against smaller channel, name them so you don't look like a weak female breeding dog. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, it's. Yeah, I knew you guys would pop in here, but I didn't think any of his audience knew about me. I fucking can't believe this. That's the first time he gets mad, is when someone upsets his politics. That's probably the first genuine anger he's had in a video in years. That's pretty funny.